Good day, everyone. I am Sofia Basola de Vera, a secondary college student taking up Bachelor of Elementary Education. So now, I will introduce to you my webinar report. Let's have first the three objectives. The first objective is to define what is tilapia, to define the four types of tilapia operation, and to introduce the semi-detailed lesson plan. First, let's have the introduction. Tilapia are mainly freshwater fish inhabiting shallow streams, ponds, rivers, and lakes, and less commonly found living in brackish water. Historically, they have been of major importance in artisanal fishing in Africa, and they are of increasing importance in aquaculture and aquaponics. Tilapia can become a problematic invasive species in new warm water habitats such as Australia, whether deliberately or accidentally introduced, but generally not in temperate climates due to their inability to survive in cold water. In an aquaculture business, there are four different types in tilapia operation, namely the brood stock development, hatchery operation, nursery operation, grow-out operation. Each type of operations are having advantages and disadvantages. Each of it has a specific purposes. These such operations are requiring special management techniques. Before we discuss further discussions, let's have first the motivation. I have here some scribbled letters. All you have to do is to arrange it to make the words that you've desired. First, what do you think is the scrambled letters that I've made? Very good. That is tilapia. Second, very good. That is the aquaculture. Next is that is operation. Fourth one is that is water. Next is that is broodstock. Next is that is nursery. Next is that is hatchery. Next is grow out. These words are shown to our further discussions. Okay, let's have the content of this webinar report. My topic is all about type of tilapia operation. First, broodstock development. Next is the nursery operation. Next is the hatchery operation. And the last one is the grow out operation. I will be sharing to you some definition of these types of tilapia operation. First is the broodstock development. This type of tilapia operation starts from raising fingerlings of the desired breed up to breeder size about 120 to 150 grams in weight or 5 to 6 inches in length. Next is the nursery. Nursery operation is this operation or the fry are raised in the nursery until they become fingerlings. Next is the hatchery operation. Hatchery operation is these operations or the breeders are raised to lay eggs. Fry is the name for newly hatched fish. The grow out operation or the fingerlings are raised until they reach market size, usually 6 to 7 pieces per kilogram. Before we start some further discussion about these topics, let's have first know what is the meaning of tilapia. Tilapia is a mainly fresh water fish that is live in not so much salty water. Okay, my teaching strategies is a jigsaw teaching. This is the definition of the jigsaw teaching. Next, I will be showing to you the examples of types of tilapia operations. This picture is a broodstock development. Next picture is a nursery operation. The third picture is the hatchery operation. And the last picture is a grow out operation. Okay, let's have an assessment first. I will assess you if you listen carefully what I tell you a while ago. First question, what type of fish is a mainly freshwater fish? A. Tilapia or a catfish? What do you think is the answer? Very good, that is tilapia. Next question. This is where breeders are raised to lay eggs. Correct. What do you think is the answer? Correct, it is a hatchery operation. Next, this is where fry are raised. A. Broodstock development. B. Nursery operation. C. Grow out operation. What do you think is the answer? Yes, it is a nursery operation. Next question is, it is where breeder starts from raising fingerlings. What do you think is the answer? A. Grow out operation. B. Broodstock development. C. Hatchery operation. Yes, it is correct. It is broodstock development. And the last question is, this is where the fingerlings are raised until they reach market size, usually 6 to 7 pieces per kilogram. Letter A. Broodstock development. Letter B. Grow out operation. Letter C. Nursery operation. Yes, it is a grow out operation. Okay, I will be showing to you my sample semi-detailed lesson plan. This is how my sample semi-detailed lesson plan looks like. First, objective. In the end of the lesson, the students will name and define different types of tilapia operation. Next is the subject matter. The topic is types of tilapia operation. Materials and equipment that I will be used is the PowerPoint presentation, video presentation for fish for kids, vertebrates, animals, and the pictures of the different types of tilapia operation. Value integration, taking good care of aquatic living things and bodies of water. The next one is the procedure. First is the preliminary activities in which this is where how I started my teaching. First is greetings, arranging of chairs, and checking of attendance. Next is review of the past lesson. I will recap the past lesson that we've discussed last meeting. Next is the motivation. The teacher will show a video entitled Fish for Kids, Vertebrates, Animals. After that, I will elicit pupils' reaction from these questions. Where do aquatic fish live? Did fish lay eggs? Are all fish have scales? What part of their body helps them swim easily? What part of their body makes them breathe in water? Next is the activity. My activity is a cross out puzzle. All they have to do is to find the given words that I've prepared from this side. Next is analysis. The teacher will ask the students and questions, what can you say about the activity? Can anyone share their understanding about the activity? What do you think our lesson for today? Next is the abstraction. This is where I will discuss what is tilapia, the 4 types of tilapia operation. Next is application. The teacher will group the students into 5 groups. Each group are given 4 cutted pictures. The first one they will do is to attach the cutted pictures to show the pictures of a different type of tilapia operation. Next is the second one they will do is to identify the pictures. The third one they will do is to pose it in front of the class and discuss shortly about the pictures. Next is evaluation. My evaluation is to identify the phrases. These phrases, if it is a broodstock development, hatchery operation, nursery operation, and a grow-out operation. Assignment. In one short bond paper, choose one among the 4 types of tilapia operation, draw and color it, and make it presentable. Next is an open forum. That's all. Thank you and God bless.